I thought I'd fallen in love again. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond, 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 beyond. It's been a while now since love's been in this place. You see, many have tried, but no one could take your place, girl. Why you so beautiful? I see the future in your face, baby. Never in a million years I thought that you'd be mine, girl. That you'd be mine, girl. Never thought I would fall. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. But my heart's been stolen. Last forever. We'll go. Ooh, baby. We'll go, baby. We keep going and growing, girl. The best thing is knowing, girl. Cause when we KISSING, all I can say is OMG. My love in my life, you make all things right, baby. I trust you, girl, with my life. I don't want nobody but you. I'ma put my ring on you. Never thought I. No, never. Ooh, baby. Again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond. We will go so far. Beyond, beyond, you'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. We ain't looking for a thing. Yeah, you'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. Never thought I. Never thought I. No, never. Ooh, baby. Been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. You hope, baby. I hope it lasts forever, girl. I hope it lasts forever, girl. Hey, 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 hey. We will go, baby. We will go, baby. Ooh, we will go, baby. We will go so far, baby. I hope it lasts forever, baby.
You know, I think I'm gonna really give up this life. Just try to be a better guy, But wait. Man, they got a great girl, and they really feel like go treat you a certain way.
I understand. So what's up with you?
The girls. Sometimes they tend to resolve. I think I can just, apologize and start fresh and clear the slate, and hopefully, that will work out for me.
Well, if it makes you happy, give it a try. She deserves it, right?
Hey, give you a call and see how it works out, man.
Let me know how it goes.
For sure. Thanks, man.
No problem.
How you doing? Before you hang up, can you just listen for a while? I was stupid, I'll admit it. Should've never done anything to take away your smile. So I dropped my pride, all my cards are laid. I know I hurt you most definitely, and I'm trying to make it right. I wanna take away your pain. Said you need your space and you're trying to live, but I'm really hoping that you can forgive me. I'm wrong, I wrote this song, it's been too long, forgive me, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. So baby, can I come over and show you how sorry I am? I'll make you my lady tonight. Oh, if you want it, put your request in and I'll be on it. We'll make sweet love all through the night. Oh, I didn't know you would pick up the phone, and now I'm wondering if you were alone, girl. If so, just let me know. I wanna plan a rendezvous. Please forgive me, don't turn away. I wanna try again starting today, honey. I'll fight, I'll treat you right. See me tonight, I'll fix this, baby. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave, this is my apology. I was wrong, I was wrong. Don't you leave, no, no. I was wrong, I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. I apologize. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, ooh, I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I am. Baby, please, this is my apology. I was wrong. I was wrong, girl. Don't you leave. My apology. Oh, baby, please. Ooh, I was wrong. I apologize. This is my apology. I do. I apologize. I was wrong.
Hello.
Hey babe, what you doing?
Nothing.
Can you come over?
Yeah, not easy.
Anybody ever told ya what a woman really is? If you ever get the moment, show them how much they give. You're a shoulder I can cry on, arms I can embrace. Is to hear my deepest thoughts, protect her night and day. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You're all amazing, I try to describe. You are woman, yes you are, yes you are. You are woman, yes you are, are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
You have birthed the nations, a nurturer you are. You bless us with your wisdom, and you tended every scar. You have found me broken, you have shown me light. You ignited all my passions, and loved me through the night. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
To be a woman is to be blessed with unparalleled intuition, to be powerful, power independent of place or position. To be a woman is to be a mother, giving birth to sons and daughters, ideas, institutions, and business ventures. To be a woman is to be the current inspiration, the future aspiration of a young lady, of a little girl.
You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're a gem, a diamond flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're an African queen flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. So you are amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. You are woman. You are woman. You are. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. So you are woman. Hey. And when obstacles manifest as natural, you are born for this.
To be a woman is to be the heart of the system, to be the one who brings life into our world.
Warning. What you are about to hear goes against traditional romantic counsel expressed by friends, family, and Instagram memes and quotes. Open-mindedness is advised.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another edition of the Senate Podcast. I'm your host, Neil. As always, I'm joined by my brother from another mother, Derek.
Hill.
And together we are here again for another live stream. No, my brother, how is everything? How are you? How is everything, my
good.
brother? Yeah.
I'm good, man. I am ready to rock. I am here. Feeling good. Feeling nice. Had a good workout this evening. Took my boy Mark with me. Got Mark in the gym.
Mark from G-Syndicate?
Yeah, Mark from G-Syndicate. Got him in the gym this evening.
Good.
Took him through a little bit of something, and I hope he's feeling better for it. I hope he won't mash up. Good night to you, Denise. Good to see you. Yeah, man. So I'm feeling well. I had a good day on the job today as well, so I can't complain. How's everything on your end, man?
Well, my day was good. You know, it was a long day, but a good day, a necessary day for creative energies. So I am thankful. I am blessed. You know, again, to do what I love to do. And back at it tomorrow, back at it all over the weekend. But yeah, good, man. I in good spirits. So, ladies and gentlemen, Derek, you gotta plug G-Syndicate now. Since you gotta plug the thing.
Yeah, man. Plug G-Syndicate. I see Marlon in the house. Big up, Marlon. Yep. Good to see you.
Shout out, Marlon.
Yeah. G-Syndicate. You can find us G-Syndicate.com. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, G-Syndicate 6. Sorry, let me go back. It's G-Syndicate6.com. I don't think I said that. G-Syndicate 6 on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. On Instagram, it is G-Syndicate 6 as well, but you got to write out the word 6, S-I-X. Romel Hall in the house. Good to see you, my brother.
Shout out, Romel, man. All the way.
All the way from China. For those of you wondering, we are going to have Romel back. He's scheduling in line. I don't think he's going to be on very long tonight. But hopefully by next week we can manage to have Romel back on. It was a fantastic show to my mind on Tuesday. You know, you feel the same way as well, Neil.
Of course. And a lot of people, and not only that, but a lot of people behind the scenes been saying they really love even up to just now, some people were saying they really do love Romel's perspective, the show in its totality, and how we talked about certain things. So definitely,
yeah, man, right. I see someone here that I don't know. Good night to you, Cherish. Good night to you as well. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Electra. Yeah.
Electra. Good
night to you. Welcome. Hit the subscribe button on the way in.
You can like it too.
Yeah, you can like it as well. We here for another one, man. We here for another one.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, as Derek said, as he was encouraging the new the new supporter tonight, the new viewer tonight, like, comment, share, subscribe. Dislike, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from us, Romel in the building. Yeah, share the content. We're trying to build the content. We're trying to get out there and get the conversation going, having some tough conversations, some not so pleasant conversations, and kind of give insight from the perspectives of men. Shout out Steve. Steve's in the house. Stephen Wu. So yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, every Tuesdays and Thursdays we come here at 8 p.m. Barbados time to have this live stream. And before every live stream, Derek will go on our social media page, particularly on Facebook. You can check us out, the Senate Podcast on Facebook. You can give us a like and a follow there. But Derek usually goes there and posts something, which is essentially the next topic, and kind of give people an insight of what we're going to be talking next, and to drum up any conversation that could be posed there. So, Derek, tonight you have Love Actually, which is,
yeah, man,
I will not lie, is a guilty pleasure of mine in terms of a movie. I think that it is. It is a Christmas movie, but I would not call it and categorize it as a Christmas movie, simply because you know how we like our Christmas movies.
Right.
We like it with a little bit of Bruce Willis and a little bit of Kevin McAllister, right?
Correct.
But Love Actually, the movie is, I like to think of the movie as one of those movies, man, like in a perfect world, it makes sense, you know what I mean? But in practice, man, it doesn't really go like that. But anyhow, that's the name of the show tonight. So Derek, over to you, my brother. Lead us in sermon tonight.
Yeah, man. Neil, ladies and gentlemen, Valentine's Day approacheth, right? I hope everybody is good. I hope everybody's doing well. Let me say, first of all, I am in my red and white. Don't mind I got a black hat, but I am in my red and white in a celebratory mood for Valentine's Day, right? So just let y'all know that, just in case the color was messing with you a little bit, right? So we back to normal programming, right? Because this is a Crimson Capsule space. So we are approaching the fourth of the four horsemen of dating, as I like to call them, February. I'll be looking forward to Valentine's Day. So tonight we are going to dissect, discuss, and analyze the whole concept of Valentine's Day. Get into it a little bit and drill down, right? I know some of you have had it rough from November all the way through. We are only in January, right? January is almost over, so hang on, right? Now, Valentine's Day is a day to share and celebrate love for some. Some. For others, it is simply a reminder of failed relationships and inescapable loneliness. So if you're already in that vibe, this show may trigger you just a little bit, right? Well, lately I've been seeing some very interesting tweets and memes coming out, and it seems as if the cold weather and the cold air is getting some ladies and, you know, getting them in the feelings. I warned you about this 237 since last year. No one listen. Yeah. I know you find it difficult to deal with the fact that you are, you know. Let me find my girl here for you.
All alone by her alone self.
Yeah. So I decided, you know what? Let me bring the message this week because I feel next week might be a little too late. Let me bring the message this week. Right?
But wait, hold on. Why would it be too late, my brother? I mean, it's beginning of February.
You see, Neil, I know exactly that, and I've seen the advertisements already. Right? They've started to hit the different media houses and stuff like that, and I don't want my guys to get caught out spending money unnecessarily. Right? Let's not forget the National Credit Bureau is on its way. So I don't want nobody freaking out the credit. You know, it might not be a dinette set nor the living room suite nor anything, so, but, you know, when it comes to gift giving, we men can spend some foolish money, and I really don't want my guys doing that in these times and taking out a small loan and all that stuff, right? People get laid off, hold on to your money, right, guys? So, fellas, I caution you again to remember that the National Credit Bureau is coming on stream. Yeah? Don't forget your credit. Behind women who are not reciprocating your interest. I ain't gonna go into it too much. We've been through it already. You know, time, money, sex. We've been through it. I hope I don't have to go reiterate myself. Then again, it just might before the end of this. You know, just to kind of drive home, mate. But ladies, hold on. Hold on. February will soon be over. The weather will warm up. 237 won't be as cold. And you'll be able to return to your talking point and your narrative of men ain't shit. Right? It seems as if men ain't shit goes between March and October. Those are the men ain't shit months. As a matter of fact, I think we had a graphic. I don't know if you put it on screen. But my guy doing the little thinking thing.
All right, let me get it here.
Rest my map on screen there, so for that one.
Where is he? There he is. All right, he is on screen.
Oh, what does he say? What is he saying?
Have you noticed the men our trash posts are gone down by 70%? Well, February is approaching.
Yeah. Some people under pressure to want gifts. Let me just be real, right?
Mm-hmm.
But before you can get to the end of February and get back to your narrative of men ain't shit, ladies, you must first navigate Valentine's Day. Or for some of you, it will be Galentine's Day. So I hope you're ready for how the next few weeks are going to go. But as we approach Valentine's Day, Neil, in the lead up, we see all kinds of advertisements generally encourage men to buy expensive gifts for their lady friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Much like Christmas, the specials are on. Specials on jewelry, chocolate, lingerie, stuffed animals, and even shoes and small appliances. Now then, in Christmas, it's hit you big. Right? It's hit you big in Christmas. Microwave and living room suite and them things. Money out to the baller in January, so you gotta come a little smaller. So you call for jewelry and that kind of thing, right? Unfortunately for the men, though, these specials are not that special. The prices actually represent a marked up figure, which requires you, the man, to pay even more for items that you normally would not purchase or have any desire to purchase if it were not for this, holiday. But for the sake of peace, men will make these purchases, right? I find it. Let me say here, Neil, that I haven't celebrated Valentine's Day for many years now, right? And I'll tell you why by the end of this, right? I just haven't done it. But yeah. Additionally, it also means that women who men have not interacted with for quite some time, probably since Christmas or just a little before, will suddenly appear out of the woodwork with a request for some kind of gift that I would have mentioned before: the chocolate, the jewelry, the lingerie, them kind of things. We see the advertisements on CBC Channel 8 and the other international networks. And these advertisements can get these ladies up in the feelings. And suddenly, nobody wants to be alone. And everybody wants to get a gift. It's all right. All good in the hood. When you out there, you girls doing the thing. But then when one of the girls in the group got a man and she wants to spend some time with the man, and now all of a sudden the 4 legs on the table one gone. No, it really is a pleasant, because when you leave we can get to it, right? So here's the challenge for today. Here's the challenge for some of these ladies. They have been so mean and ornery throughout March and October in 2021 that they now find themselves, how, Neil? Tell me.
All alone, her alone so south.
Yeah. The men that they want don't want them. And the men that want them now have no interest in purchasing any gifts for them because they would have mistreated or disrespected them. So now it is you and your girlfriends in some kind of expensive restaurant. Choppers, probably everybody goes to Choppers and take pictures in front of the people's signage so they could post my crime and say, look, we outside. You and your friends, your girlfriends, celebrating Valentine's night, February 14th, declaring proudly, you don't need a man. Half drunk, loud and obnoxious in the people establishment. Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, if ever there was a time of year, a holiday that encapsulates all that is wrong between modern men and women in today's society, it is Valentine's Day. You see, ladies and gentlemen, Valentine's Day is all about the women. Make no mistake. Don't fool your foot, as the old people would say. It is all about the women. Not only is it all about the women, it is about the redistribution of wealth from men to women. Big up Mark Rudolph for that one, right? Men giving, women receiving. Pretty normal, right? Interestingly enough, men's generosity is expected. So now we have expected generosity, which, in the words of Mark Rudolph again, is not only oxymoronic, but moronic. Because if I'm being generous, how can you expect my generosity? How can you feel obligated? Why do you think that I'm obligated to be generous to you? You know what that sounds like to me, Neil? Entitlement.
I was just about to say that.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, it sounds, or I know there's another word for entitlement. Female privilege.
Well, I don't. I don't even know if I got the right one for that. But yeah, this one will work.
That's another talking point for another time.
Indeed it is. It seems as if we are very comfortable with the chivalrous double standard of men going all out to shower their partner in gifts as if they were laying in a manger filled with hay. Well, that partner just sits back, arms wide open, with arms wide open, and just accepts whatever is brought to them. Sometimes they don't even accept what is bought and brought, and will express their dissatisfaction with the gifts which were procured. I say it all the time. Chivalry is benevolent sexism. Yeah? Sexism, discrimination based on one's sex. But in this instance, it is benevolent to the benefit of the person who is being discriminated, for or against, depending on how you look at it, right? And because chivalry tends to go man to woman, we have no problem with this. And I find it particularly interesting that this time of year, after all the craze and campaigning for equality and equity, or so in a lot of cases, it is now expected that a man must go out, purchase a gift to showcase the fact that he loves his partner. Miraculously, our ladies go from equal, strong, and independent to babe in the woods and expect benevolent sexism, aka chivalry, from their man. But I need to ask the questions tonight so that we can have the discussion, right? Ladies in the chat, if you're with me, type some ones when you hear the questions, right? If you vote it. How many of you ladies in the chat tonight have given any thought to what you are going to purchase your man for Valentine's Day? If we start there, that easy. If you think about it, put some ones in the chat. Right? And it may not even be a man. It may be somebody that you're interested in, that you're talking to, or whatever. You want to do something nice. You want to have show a nice gesture. And you figure, let me buy a little gift, right? But for those of you who are more seasoned in, and you got somebody you rolling with, how many of you ladies are willing to go out and put down 2 or 3 of your money, not his, your money, to procure a gift for your man, the man you say that you love? If you're willing to do that, put some ones in the chat. How many of the ladies in the Senate tonight are going to cater to their man for Valentine's Day? Because we live in, as I tell you, we live in fascinating times.
Amazing times.
We talk about equality all the time. Everybody is the same and such. Ipso facto, if you expect your man under the traditional roles, the traditional gender roles, you expect your man to cater to you. Since we are equal now, by rights, you should be catering to your man. Fellas, if you agree with me, put some 2s in the chat. Fellas, if you agree that the women should be catering to you just as you cater to them, put some 2s in the chat. Now, it has been shown that men spend twice as much money as women do in gifts for Valentine's Day. Twice as much. In exchange for spending exorbitant amounts of money on a gift, that man will in turn receive what? Let me pause for a second. If you know, gentlemen, what you as a man will receive in exchange for your gift, type it in the chat. I want a one-word answer. I'm not telling you what to type. I want a one-word answer. Let me come in the chat and see what the man writing. Warm ass innards. Yeah, warm ass innards. Fellas, what do you think you as a man can get in exchange for your gift? I can pause for 2 seconds here, so I see we got an additional subscriber. Thank you to whomever it was. Yeah. Come. I want to see. Why am I start the ball rolling already? Innards. fellas playing shy, so don't really stick up too long on that, right? Let me stick up too long. More than likely, as my mom Marlon says.
I see a wet check. Derek? Derek?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, yeah.
You just broke up and froze a bit, so you may have to repeat whatever you were saying just now.
Okay. Yeah, Marlon started the ball, and Marlon said you can get some innards, right? Like, here's the problem with that. That's the same innards that you've been getting all year round.
Christmas innards, anniversary innards, birthday innards.
Birthday innards. Yeah, just
Sunday
dressing in some fancy wrapping, you know.
Sunday innards.
It's a lingerie.
Tuesday innards.
You know what I mean? If you're lucky. But that's the thing, if you're lucky, because we know they got a lot of men out there getting action.
Hey.
Yeah?
Hey.
So you get the same innards, as my mom Marlon says, that you've been getting all year round. The same innards that, you know, you probably share with somebody else. That other people before you have had. And you probably getting the second or third or fourth hand, if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, Lord knows how far down the line you are. I mean, and if you're lucky, you might get a little bit more extra, a little sand extra in this effort. You know what I mean? But just get the turnover, cockroach, or the starfish. Get the reverse coat girl if you're lucky. You know what I mean? Put you back in it. Don't be two licks and a put in it, mate. Get the got 9,000 with the two hand twist combo. If you're lucky. Right? If you're lucky. But we are so comfortable with this being one-way traffic in terms of the redistribution of wealth. Let me call it that. Man to woman. Men have, men giving it. Particularly with this holiday. With Christmas, it's kind of expected that, you know, the gift exchanges will go back and forth. It's a two-way street. Right? But when it comes to Valentine's, for some reason, it always seems to be a case of man cater to woman. Here's the challenge. Let me make this point, because I don't want anybody to hear me and think I am against a man catering to his woman. Most definitely I'm not. Most definitely I'm not. As a matter of fact, I try to make most days Valentine's Day. Know what I mean? Just keeping it jiggy. But in defense, it's representing the divine man right through. Know what I mean? When are we going to recognize the slanted playing field on which we play? And when are we going to say, you know what? Enough is sufficient. Am I calling for a boycott of Valentine's Day? Well, not really. Yeah. But I will once again advise the gentlemen in the Senate to be very wary of whom you invest your money as Valentine coaches. You have to treat this not even like Christmas, because again, like Christmas, you kind of expect it can be a back and forth. There will be an exchange. Valentine's Day, not so much. Valentine's Day is man to woman almost exclusively. And I know somebody in the chat has tell me that ain't true. Look at the ads on television. Look at the ads on television and tell me who you think going to buy these things and for whom they're going to buy them. So men, be wary. Wary with the E, one without the E. Be very mindful of how you spend your money. Right? Because some people will pop up because they're lonely. And trust me, some of the things that I've seen the past couple of days, some women are flat out lonely. And they will ask you to provide some kind of token to let them know that somebody still hears somebody is still, they've still got some, they still got it. For at least one person. You know what I mean? So fellas, be very careful. Be very, very careful. Because if come out the woodwork, suddenly you can get that, hey stranger, hey big head, I see you in so long. That's why it felt like they had to, and I still feel like, hey, a couple of days late, Neil, I had to bring this message tonight. I've seen so many tweets complaining about how cold the nights are and how lonely the body is.
All
This body got pretty parties and the body didn't come off. You saw it.
Yep, I saw that today, boy.
Yeah. These are real things. These are real things. Fellas, do not be spending your money on people who will not reciprocate. Let me clarify that because I know that there's clip Neil and there's come and say all kind of things. I am not saying that you should give with the expectation to get. However, if you find that the giving goes one way all the time, exit out. Exit out. Because some people, my mother always said, when people go to jackasses, ride it bareback. And this is not going to be bareback ride that you would enjoy.
I was just about to say, there's no ride you should be riding bareback. None.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
This is not a bareback ride that you are going to enjoy. Gentlemen, if you don't respect yourself and respect your time, your money, your effort that you would have put in to get your money, and you just say, you know what, I'm going to part with it frivolously. And now I ain't saying if you got a woman home, a good woman home, and a good lady that moving with you and you operate in a certain way, you and she good. You giving and she giving. As my man Ramel said, she give you the sandwich and you could turn around or you could say, well, all right, hold a drink. That's different. Natalia, the president, the 237 ladies, all the time. One hand can't clap. So if you got a woman that clapping with you, make it work, fellas. Treat that woman like a queen. Treat that woman like a queen. If she's treating you like a king. If she's treating you like a joker. Or worse yet, a commoner. You gotta let that go, fellas. I know sometimes it's hard because you would have put in so much money. You would have invested so much time. Or sometimes you're just running down that one woman. Telling yourself, you know what? At some point, she can give in. I just gotta buy this. I just gotta buy that.
One more.
I just gotta get she this.
One more bracelet.
One more bracelet.
Yep.
One more perfume. And guess what? There is a man out there. There's a man out there who is buying her what? Nothing. And guess what? He getting the innards.
He changing the brakes, man. He ain't even beating the brakes. He changing the brakes.
Changing the brakes. So folks, and I don't want this to sound as if this is an attack on the ladies. It's not that. This is a caution to the gentlemen. This is a caution to the gentlemen. And I guess we could call it a caution to the ladies too, an advisory. Love and romance should be a year-round thing, right? And it should be a two-way street. If you're in any kind of relationship, whether it's 2 months down the road, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, in Ramel's case, 20 years down the road, it has to be year-round. As Ramel would have told you on Tuesday, you gotta work at it. Gotta keep it going. Gotta be two-way street. Two-way street. Again, one hand can't clap. So if you pulling and she ain't pulling, and ladies, if you pulling and he ain't pulling, it can't work. It can't work. If Valentine's Day is the only time of the year for you and your partner to express your love for each other and to show each other some romance, y'all got some problems that you can't fix in one day in February. Sorry to tell you.
Random day in winter.
You know what I mean? The night school, folks, if you got somebody that working with you, work with them. For those of you ladies who out there and you realize that the night school and you gotta sleep in socks and sweatpants, you go on a hoodie and a little beanie like mine. And when you turn, you can't turn at night because you feel it's cold. You can't turn.
You gotta stay in the warm spots.
You gotta stay in the warm spots and you there wishing and hoping. God, I wish I had somebody here next to me to give me a little body heat. Think I need a little body heat. I don't think that man should sleep alone. If you know that tune, Rich, drop some ones. If you know that tune, drop some ones, man. Yeah. But ladies, I really don't wish that you could see that you were sleeping alone. That's the truth. But ask yourself why. If you are, what? And don't start outside. Go and stand in your mirror. Look at yourself and ask yourself, why am I alone? Or better yet, would my son date a woman like me?
But
would my son, or sorry, if my son brought home a woman like me, would I be cool with it?
But let's be honest, there are a lot of people out there, a lot of women out there that are delusional. A lot of women out there would be like, yeah, you know, because I'm a 10.
I deal with that part, deal. I deal with that part. I am trusting that those under the sound of my voice.
Well, okay. Fair enough. Yes, okay.
Are self-aware enough. Are self-aware enough to make that kind of assessment. Gentlemen, look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. Are you a man you would want your daughter to bring home? Are you? Yeah, I try to be balanced tonight. I try to be balanced tonight. I ain't holding, you know, the hard line tonight. Just a little bit hard, not too hard. Phrasing. Right? Not too hard tonight, right? But ask yourself that. If your child brought home somebody like you, would you be cool with it? Yeah? And then, when you go out now, and you meet your partner, you with your partner, you working it through, study and ask yourself if you are giving your partner the best version of you, the best you have to give. Are you making that effort? Or is it that you're just waiting for Valentine's Day to pop up and say, hey, hold some flowers or some chocolates and let that be that? Right? So, folks, remember, it's a two-way thing. If we talk inequality, it should be a two-way thing. We talked about this with Christmas in terms of gift giving. We did a short about it, Neil, where the guy gave the woman everything she wanted and she gave some boxers and
soap,
something so. And my man didn't take that about it.
My man repossessed the gifts.
My repossessed the gifts. Must do it. Ain't gonna work me. My get she cancel.
It's not gonna work with me.
My man repossess the gifts, right? So before you even get to that point of buying gifts, and then you got the uncomfortable situation trying to repossess them, fellas, find out if it's worth buying the gifts up front. How do you do that? Check where she's devoting her money, sex, and her time. Ladies, that could apply for you too. That's it for me, my brother. Let me hear from you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, you are watching the Senate podcast. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Dislike, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any content we have coming down the pipeline for you. We do content for you 5 days a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we do the Senate Shorts. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m., we have this space, the live stream, where we get deeper and a little more, I don't want to say controversial, but a little more honest in the things we address. So yeah, if you like what we're talking about, like. If you don't like what we're talking about, It's like, regardless, subscribe and share, most importantly. Anyhow, you know, we talk about it all the time, Derek. We have several conversations every now and then. Sometimes it's be like several times a day we have conversations some days. Whereas like we are seeing the green stream. It's like, you know, in basketball, I don't know those of you who would have played sports or whatever, but I know a lot of you know the matrix reference of seeing the green stream. It's like in sports, for basketball, for example, myself and Derek, we would have been in something called the zone, where the basket is like as big as the ocean, guys moving like half speed, like to you. Every move you do is just, you know, pristine. You're making no mistakes. You are in the zone. And I feel like that recently, and I made all of this analogy and I made that reference because when you look at the whole equality, entitlement, the man-woman dynamic, you can see certain things once you look, you know what you're looking for. No, this is not to say, as Derek said, we're looking for balance, we're not attacking women, but we have to understand exactly where we are in today's society. In today's society, as Romel alluded to, Derek did say in his monologue, these holidays, good night, Ruben, shout out the Lee AO. Shout you out as well. Let's give me licks all the time, but good night. Thanks for joining us. But when you look at these holidays, I can put them in it, because, you know, everything's a holiday now, right? Like Valentine's Day is a holiday, you know. But you have Christmas, you have Mother's Day, you have Valentine's Day, you have New Year's, you have birthdays, you have various days. Shoot, let's be honest, women spend money. Women are the ones that spend money in this society, right? When you look at the talk shows during the day, you see that's a lot of people don't understand, or maybe they do but choose not to pay attention to it. But just Lee. Oh, Lee, sorry. Okay. So back in the day, you had Oprah, you had Ricky Lake, Geraldo, you had all these guys, these people, these women, men, talk shows that used to happen and go on during the day, right? From just after like morning cartoons or whatever, going through the day, news or whatever, going through the day, midday, whatever, and then that would be followed by the Bold and Beautiful, or sometimes it's the soap operas, then followed by these talk shows. And there's a reason for that. Why? Because back then, women were at home. Even to this day, when you look at America and you look at the programming towards certain demographics, women are at home more than men, right? Because women are more naturally, are more inclined to be housewives and stay-at-home moms and that kind of stuff. So you have women that will drive certain things. For example, men are very simple. Men are very easy, right? Yes, we may. The thing about it is, I always say this, you know, when people ask me what I want for a gift, I like, look, there's the upper echelon of they got the gifts I want. I want cameras, I want PlayStation, I want like shoes, sneakers, I want clothes. Like, I don't expect you to buy those things because those things cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, right? So there's no in between for men, right? Men want, or, you know, they could do with a nice shirt, or, you know, you could buy like a nice cologne, or you could buy various things for a man that are not as expensive. I am into timepieces now. I guess I get this from you, Derek, but I really into timepieces now. But we have to understand that these holidays are targeted for women. We look at Amazon made a killing over the pandemic. Why? Because people are at home doing nothing. Women are at home doing nothing, and they're the ones with that are spending the money, right? So it makes sense for these holidays to be targeted towards women. It makes sense to empower women to demand certain things. It is consumer driven to empower women to demand certain things come a certain time of the year, right? When you see, you know, we've seen it. you scare me, don't you? But at least sometimes Derek, you show me some things where there was this one thing where this man, for her, this is not even his girlfriend, this is a woman he was dating, and he took her randomly, a surprise, took her to Europe, Paris, and he did not propose to her, but said, let's get into a relationship. Will you be my girlfriend? He flew her out. Took her to the shout out Kevin, what's up, dog? Took her to the Gucci store, took her to Louis Vuitton, took her to like some place on the Riviera, you know, the whole works, right? Just to ask her to be his girlfriend. Now, if you got it like that, if you have money like that, shoot, I'm not telling you about what to do with their money, right? What I would advise you is not to do things like that. Why? Because you're setting a precedent. If just asking her to be your girl, I'm a billionaire. Let me put it to you like this. I'm a billionaire. And I want you to be my girlfriend. I take you out. I fly you to Sweden, Switzerland, Spain. We go to Ibiza. We party up. We live like rock stars. Take you to Dubai. I lavish you in gifts, buy you a car. Then it sets, because and not only that, Ruben, about setting the bar too high, it is also it is also fostering a level of expectation and entitlement within the person. So I make you my girlfriend. What am I doing? I'm flying you out. So for your birthday, I got to show that I appreciate you more. For Valentine's Day, I got to show that I appreciate you more. For Christmas, I got to show you that I appreciate you more. And I'm always chasing that rabbit. So then that woman would then come, when I come a day and I say, well, you know, babe, I could just get you a spa date now at this very like posh spa. She'd be like, and you fly me out the last 5 years? Nah. No, it's time to find another man. Time to re-up. You don't love me. Right? And there's this thing, and I'm glad you named this Love Actually, because the reason why I love the movie Love Actually is because it speaks about different types of love. The movie is a comedy, pretty entertaining, but it speaks on all of the various facets of love. There's love in long-term relationships that have kind of faltered and trickled away. There's unrequited love. There is platonic love. There is familial love. There are all different types of there's even like the first love. And it gives all of these intertwining stories, gives you what love should be and what it should be not, what it shouldn't be. And I always found it very annoying that Valentine's Day love, the holiday of love, is synonymous with gift giving. If I love somebody, especially on this day, I have to buy them something to show them that I love them. If I don't buy something to show them that I love them, it means it shows you don't love me, right? And it always rubbed me the wrong way, because love to me is very nuanced. To me, getting a gift is icing on the cake. It is the sprinkles on the donut. You understand me? The cherry on top. Yeah. Love is so, you show that you love by acts of service, listening, calling, checking in. You know what I mean? Sometimes knowing when to leave alone or when to talk to. You know, love is so intangible and so wondrous to me that to taint it with buying gifts, and the bigger the price tag, the more it shows that you're loved, is so gross to me. It is disgusting. And I don't like the fact that all of these holidays, all of these Mother's Day, Christmas, all of these days are wrapped up around consumerism, especially when it comes to women. Women, you know, you got Cartier, you have Pandora, cheese on bread, Christmas Pandora in town was going all down the avenue between Cape Separate and Norman Center. It was going all down the thing. And I just don't know how we've gotten to this space of, and you know, you say all the time, right? I remember when we first started this space and we were having a lot of discussions, we were very skewed when it comes to love. Not saying that you don't believe in love, but for you, relationship love is not even the primary thing anymore. Secondary, tertiary, when you get in relationships, particularly the more levels you go up in the relationship, the less and less it's about love and more so about duty or commitment or a deal, a partnership. And we had some discussion about that. And to be honest, I understand where you're coming from. And I quite agree that as you go in certain levels, That is not what it is. It's not about love. However, for me, I believe that love should govern everything you do for a person. So if you love someone, man or woman, then catering and submitting to that person should not be a hesitation. You know, we talk about submission here a lot. We talk about Valentine's Day and buying gifts, etc., right? But you know what would be, to me, you know what's like an amazing, if I were into the Valentine's Day thing, I would learn like if I know my partner was into dance and I know she always likes to dance and she likes to samba or whatever, I would secretly be learning how to dance. And then on Valentine's Day, take her somewhere and dance with her. You know what I mean? That's not me.
That's special.
That's special. You know what I mean? If my partner is a person that loves the piano, a particular song,
then still an action.
Yeah, like
Along came Polly.
Right. But here's the problem. The problem is, unfortunately, we live in a time, fascinating times, as you always say, where people take advantage of those things. Because I can go and learn the piano, I can go and learn to dance, I can learn to quilt something, knit something, or whatever. Do these things for you. And you can easily look at another man that does quite less, but looks more, makes more, you know, buys the Cartier watch. You know what I mean? Buys the Pandora bracelet, buy the Mercedes Benz. And that's what you want. But for me, I remember I used to keep all of my love letters back in the day, all my cards, all my love letters and stuff from previous girlfriends, right? And I remember one day I was cleaning out, and yes, we are that old that we came. Romel had the joke, but we come from the days of letters, right? So, you know, you would read through them and you would realize like the person took the time to write a letter of love and appreciation to you. That means more to me than somebody buying me an expensive and elaborate gift. You understand what I'm saying? And I go off on that tangent just to say is that I think that we need to stop fooling ourselves in thinking that these gifts are tied to love. It is a show or a sign of love, because it's really not. To me, I don't see it as that. I see it as the sprinkles on the cupcake, the cherry on top. Like,
tell me something, Neil. We got some videos there. You ran them at top.
No, I was waiting for you to go through the monologue.
All right, good. All right, because we got some stuff that I think we need to show the audience so that you can further get into what you were saying. So let me just find them for you.
Yeah, you could tell me which order
this one here. This is a fantastic one. There's that. And then there's this one. Ladies and gents, you are watching the Senate podcast here on YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to ensure that you get all the content we're coming for you guys. I know we got a 3-part series. Third part is coming tomorrow.
Concluding tomorrow.
Right? So look out for that. I think you ready now, Neil?
Yeah, I got you for the first one, yeah.
Here we go.
Let me tell you something. A man's love is not enough. That might sound bad, but let me explain. I just don't think that most men are emotionally intelligent enough to love women properly. Like, I think they can feel the feelings of being in love, but actually showing that and showing up as a loving partner, I think they're lacking in that department. Which is why I need more than just your love. I need something tangible, something concrete, something valuable, something that makes my life easier. Because just you loving me and the way that most men express love, like, that's not enough. Unless, you know, your love language is gift giving, then that might be enough.
So I remember some time ago, we did a show called The Love is Not Enough. It had a whole James Bond theme and everything like that.
Yeah.
Right? But you know, Derek, I was on board with her the first 10 seconds of that. Men are not emotional. Men feel those feelings. Let's dispel some things here. Men feel the feelings of love, right? Men, men have the capacity to show and, well, not show, sorry, have the capacity to feel love and to feel all the things wrapped up around in love, right? But we men it's hard for men to be vulnerable. Why? Because emotional vulnerability is the society we live in is seen as detracting from our masculinity. So when I come and I tell my woman, I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, I want to listen to you, I want to cater to you, I love you, flaws and all, she can say, but one man, she in her mind, she thinking about Rambo or Bruce Willis. She thinking about men that they'll fight the dragon, slay the army, and then grab me up by my behind and kiss me. That is what people want. As much as women say, and they get controversial here, I know you play this for a reason. I know that women out there would say they want men to be emotionally open and available. But for me, every time I have tried this so many different ways over my course of the dating, right? I have tried it to be aloof. I have tried it to be nonchalant. I have tried it to be emotionally closed off. I have went the complete opposite and been an emotional fountain that overflows. Right? And it is amazing to me. In my 20s, when it first came out, I wasn't open enough. I wasn't sharing enough. You know what I mean? It took me great pains. Because that's where I come from. That's not my father. I learned that from the men in my family. Like,
right.
And then, and the man in around me was like that. Didn't work out. Women was like, I feel like you're a little too standoffish. I'm intimidated by you. You were a little hard. You were a little, you know what I mean? You were a little, no problem. Went in the workshop in my 30s. After a breakup, where the woman did tell me that she would like me to be more emotionally open and honest. I said, that ain't no problem. I flip it, my brother. And the next relationship I had in my 30s, I was a reservoir of emotion. Right? And that young lady that young lady ghosted me. She ghosted me. She told me she loved me. I was like, you know what? She woman tell me she loved me, and I was like, it's really hard for me, to say the I love you and thing. But then, I say, what deal? What Neil? Put dip in a toe, put in all 5 toes.
Yeah.
Right?
Dive in.
I like an idiot dive in.
And
the woman ghosted me. And then, you try it half seas, you try it 3/4 way, part. But this is why there's one thing that is always said in the manosphere that I quite agree. Women don't know what they want simply because that they're guided by their emotions, which is fine. They're more emotional driven than men. I'm not saying that men are not. Some men are not emotionally driven, but by and large, women are emotionally driven. So you want a man, you want that bad boy, that guy that you running behind that won't give you the time of day. You want him to be emotionally open and honest and bear the world with you. But then when a man that you link up is willing to share and listen and talk to you and advise you and have you advise them, you don't want that. You want a man to be standoffish. You're too soft. You cry too much. You know what I mean? You too soft. Trust me, I've heard both sides because I have been both sides. So to that young lady that just spoke, yes, Lee, it is. I don't know if you're talking about me. I'm not looking at the chat, but yes, it is subjective. It is subjective. But let us be honest. And this is not only from my lived experiences. Don't let me. Yes, I have experiences, but I've talked to my guy friends that have been married, guy friends that are married, guy friends that wish to be married, guy friends that are in relationships, guy friends that swear that, they ain't want a serious relationship again. It is going to be subjective because there's no concrete data. You would have to now create a data pool for that. You can't have concrete evidence for something because you are right. It is subjective, but I guarantee you that Women always say they want something until they get it. When they get it, they're either looking at outside influences and seeing what they could potentially be getting, the bad boy or the more emotionally open person, a guy that could play a piano and have a rose in his mouth, or the guy that don't call back or text back every 2 seconds in the day. You would find that women are always rejecting those men, are always unhappy. So that young lady just know, because they know we got to keep it rolling, we got to keep it ticking over. That young lady just know she's saying love is not enough. And she says that you have to show her something tangible. But here's the thing. Yeah. The thing about it is, right, you know, gold fluctuates in value. Silver does turn, right? Cars does depreciate, right? All of these things have a limited value, unless you buy an art, unless you buy a house.
Oh,
but if you're buying these things that are essentially not that expensive in the grand scheme of things, that depreciate in value when you own them, or don't grow in value that much from year to year, that cannot compare to true love. If you have a man that truly loves you and down for you, and calling, if two never got 2 nickels to rub with the man there, versus when I live in the Hamptons, the Heights and Terraces, and the man there, you can't beat that with a stick. Because if the man got 2 cents, he can give you 1. If the man got 2 million, he can give you 1 million. But so to that young lady, very attractive. I hope you check me in 20 years viewers.
We got another one, Neil.
Yeah. What's the next one? What's the next one here? So let me see.
If you want to run that one as well.
All right, I can run that.
Brace yourself.
I just don't know what he's doing, but I don't have to put up with this. I don't have to put up with this. Wait, no, I think that's wrong. Wait. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All right.
Stop settling for men that don't take you out on nice dates. Bar dates are not a date. Netflix and chill is not a date. Ladies, I want you to understand that you deserve to go to really nice restaurants. You deserve to get dressed all pretty and have people complimenting you all night. You deserve to get gifts. You deserve to have fun.
I love it. Let me get into some church here today. Yes, you are right, ladies. You do deserve to go on dates. You do deserve to go out. Deserve to be flown out. You deserve to go to Paris. You deserve all these things. Once you show your value in the relationship to your partner, you just turning up and looking pretty. Sweetheart, we live in the age of Instagram. We live in the age of hair, nails, shoot, the BBLs. We live in that time. So
you gotta do better than that.
Sweetheart, if you ain't gonna provide, I could find a BBL that can cut and clean for me, though. And before y'all come for me and say, "Oh, he wants subservience," nope. Slow down. Just talking about traditional roles, right? But
I was just gonna say.
But you deserve.
Be careful.
You deserve what you deserve. Shoot, I deserve Eva Mendes. That don't mean that. That don't mean that Eva Mendes walking through the door, because I gotta show. For me to get Eva Mendes, I gotta show Eva Mendes my worth and my value. I deserve Rihanna.
I think that's the main point there, Neil. I think that's the main point. You have to show. If you expect something that you haven't worked for, that you haven't put in any effort for, that is entitlement.
That's what that
so
is.
to say that you deserve to be taken to a restaurant, to a nice restaurant, you deserve to be taken out, to be flown out. As the young people saying, flued out now. You deserve to be flued out.
So you fuck. Sorry. It's
the thing.
Go ahead.
Is inaccurate. Let me check my mind here now that you put on screen though. This guy, no, this is transactional relations. Okay, check it out.
So you fucking tonight or what?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll pay for it.
And you know what? Let me shoot there. Let me get me money's worth tonight. Let me go for the haul, right? Ladies, take off my glasses, right? If you know, right? You know, shoot, you come here every night, every Tuesday and Thursday, you see the shorts. You know, shoot, you might not even come into this space. You know what men are about.
Hold tight, Neil, because you sound like you're about to spill into another topic for another time.
You see, we need to have production meetings, man. We need to have production meetings back. I was you made me take off my glasses. You made me take off my glasses and all, man.
Don't board that line yet. Don't board that line yet. We got edit. We got a graphic we can put on screen to kind of smooth that over, right? So we put the graphic on screen.
Let me get it. Hold on a second. Where is it?
You're watching the Senate podcast here on YouTube, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See, we got 255 subscribers. Sweet. So let's get it, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it trucking. Let's keep it getting up, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, my brother. We should be on screen right now.
Yes. So this is the girl blending queen. She says, imagine saying you need a vacation and your man plans the whole thing and surprises you. You just got to bring yourself. Ugh, a love language. And my guy, he responds, he says, y'all love languages always require an effort to spend large amounts of money.
Wait.
And that's what we're talking about tonight.
Wait.
Please note the year, huh? Please note the year. That's November 2021.
We're talking 50 years ago.
You're talking 50 years ago, though. I mean, this year. Last year.
Right. No, you see, here's my problem with these things, right? You know what? Yes, I don't care. You will go stop me. Here's my problem with these things, right? There are a lot of terms that have come up over the last few years that some are genuine, some are appropriate, and some have a value. But then there are some that are just made up to kind of allow bad behavior, to justify bad behavior. And then you have things like love language, which is a valid thing that people use or they're
perverted.
They are perverted. Just like many things, usually it's women perverting these things. Call it entitlement or female privilege, one and the same, interchangeable words. But to me, I think we keep back on topic here now. I think we need to understand what we are about. If you want love, me carrying you on a vacation, me planning everything and surprising you and flying you out, flew you out, me carrying you to dinners or whatever, that ain't showing that I love you. That's showing that I got money.
Pretty much.
Because let's look at it, right? Let's look at it. I could be a man of means. I could be a millionaire, billionaire, whatever. I could fly out a woman. Shoot, we hear every day about celebrities flying out with me. These people in love?
Nope.
These people in appreciating these people?
Nope.
All the want is some, what was the word? Innards? I like the term conky. But let us understand something. We have some relationships, some people are moving transactionally. This is not love. Valentine's Day is a day for love. If you're a person that celebrates Valentine's Day, cook your partner a meal. My father, once upon a time, Derek, many, many years ago, this man cooked my mother a 5-course meal. Blended fruit punches, made the desserts. My man, from soup back down to dessert, my mom made for my mother. My man bought the ingredients and he made it himself. When my mother come home, my mom has some Luther playing in the background.
Jesus.
Right?
Shut it down.
My mom buy rice, lettuce, and chicken for my mother for Valentine's Day. Let me tell you something. My mother remember that to this day. And them divorced how many years now? You understand? No.
Yep.
My father has written letters. My father has bought flowers over the years. My father has done all sorts of other things. But you see what's sticking out? The act of love. The man took the time. The man could have cooked a 20-minute pot of rice, baked 2 chicken breasts and stuff for that. The man spent a whole, as a matter of fact, the man was prepping for the day before to make a meal, a 5-course meal for my mother. Entree and all. I would never forget it. You understand what I mean? And to me, that is showing love. So this Valentine's Day, I actually think, you know what, men, I actually think buying gifts for women is laziness. If you love a woman, You love a woman. What you gonna do? You gonna buy she a pound or a bracelet? You gonna buy she a perfume?
You got to buy what the women want. Oh, sorry, you have to get what the women want. You can't just get a gift that the women want. So if you really want a pound or bracelet, that's what you should get.
Brother mine, let me show you something, right? If you and a woman in love, right, like true love, you could get she a rotten paper. It don't matter.
True.
Not what she want, big man. If a woman opens a gift on Valentine's Day or Christmas and she pushes up her face, it's not about love. It is not about love. To me, birthdays are things like birthdays and Christmas are for those gifts that, you know, if somebody was alluding to I want to get fit, so I want a Fitbit or Apple Watch, or, you know, my phone a little slow, I wish I had a new phone or whatever. You can buy those gifts for your partner as an appreciation. You can listen and stuff like that. But if you want to show your woman that you love them, you can buy she a cell phone. Not me. Not me. Not me.
Let me get your mom for you, man.
You ain't gonna work with me.
Not me.
Right? Because I posit to you on Valentine's Day, we see a lot of people buying beers and flowers and chocolates. How generic is that? How lazy is that?
The beer's just catching dust.
My mother still got her beer in there from somebody all these years later. All they're doing is turning it brown.
Yeah.
My mother don't think about that beer unless it's time to clean. You understand? So if the person so if my mother ain't studying the beer, you think studying the person that get the beer?
True.
It's about, to me, and this is just for me. If I have a partner, I want to show that I love them and I want to get them a gift that symbolizes my love or shows my love, I am not gonna buy a perfume. I mean, if you wanted a perfume, I will buy the perfume because you said you wanted a perfume, but that is not going to be the main gift. That's just it. And to be honest, I often believe giving a gift, when somebody buys me a gift, I don't turn up my nose at it. You know how many times you get gifts and be like, what is this? but you do not turn up your nose at it, nor do you say something or anything like that. You're appreciative. Why? Because the person thought of you enough to go in the store, stand up in the line and buy you something. The bare minimum.
The bare minimum.
The bare minimum.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
As you said, at least the person thought of you.
Yeah, the person thought of me. But when we talking about my woman thing, you want your woman to just think about you, or you want your woman to actually give you an experience that is meaningful, give you something that is meaningful. I know, man. I just feel real passionate when it comes to these things, you know, because I remember one time I was dating this woman, right? And every year, like for birthdays, for Valentine's Day, for Christmas, I would buy her, like through active listening, like if she wanted a book or whatever like that, through the year, I would get it for her. Or I would do something like romantic for her or whatever, you know, carry her, do something
very
like romantical, right? And 1 year, the woman was like, you know, sometimes you could just buy me flowers, you know. Sometimes you just buy me a perfume. And I like, but I am the type of, call me an idiot or whatever, I would pick flowers. Pick your favorite flowers.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Pick your flowers. Even if I go into somebody's garden and pay to pick.
Well, you see, that's the challenge with that. Yeah,
yeah,
one get shoot.
Pedia larceny. But that's my problem with the whole gift giving thing, because there's an expectation. You know,
expected generosity.
Yep.
Oxymoronic.
Yep.
Right. Oxymoronic.
All right.
Let me dive in the chat.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on there.
Dive in the chat. You know, it's getting hyped down here. You gotta go
Yeah,
back.
I see Lee was saying she and Kevin getting married soon.
Kevin, no? Just play. It's just jokes. It's just jokes. Just jokes, Lee. Just jokes.
Mom, if you hear what you chat like, oh, yeah? Well, let me get you out of the room and see what she's talking about.
Yeah, man.
Congrats,
Yeah,
man.
Congrats. I'm hoping that the Senate brought you all closer together, right? Send us a kid. Right? Ramel says, we had to go real far about. Ramel says these holidays are always skewed towards the ladies. Just look at the approach to Mother's Day and compare it to Father's Day. Believe it. I was in the chat. Sorry, I'm in the chat where the guys were lamenting the fact that Mother's Day was an entire production. Father's Day, the men can't get them. I can't remember. It was something insignificant, and everybody went on trucking. It wasn't a big thing. You know, just keep it rolling.
Mm.
Philip says the comparison between the two is real. That's a fact. Yeah, Ruben says daytime programming targets housewives and the elder. There's a reason it is called programming, though. So true. Marlon says no socks or ties.
I mean, I like ties.
Or boxers.
Don't buy me. Yo.
Just saying.
Do not.
Sing.
I don't care what the occasion is. Even if the man has wholly rotten boxers, do not buy your man boxers and wrap them up in paper and put them under the tree. The Happy Father's Day, do not do that. If you have a problem with the man ratty holy boxers, go out, buy him boxers and show them at him and say, I change where these here.
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
Do not wrap boxers for Can you imagine wrapping boxers for somebody?
Well, it is with saying that they was get lingerie and wrap up. Not quite the same thing, but
unless you plan to wear it up on a daily basis.
Ruben, love as a transactional. Valentine's is do something for me. Marlon says we as men must also realize that you can't be treating the ladies in a way that causes them not to feel loved, appreciated, and they expect a gift to fix that. That is a fact.
Fact.
Fellas, the gift cannot be a band-aid. Gift cannot be a band-aid. I'm so sorry that I didn't get this comment before. But yeah, treat the woman good or wrong. The gift cannot be a band-aid. Treat the woman properly.
Put a band-aid.
Let the gift be the gravy.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna work.
Right?
Consistency in behavior is paramount for both sexes. Is key. Facts. Bring the ballon blue or blue. Blue balls for you. You have to give someone the type of love that they need. 5 love languages. This love language thing. We see
language.
2 women. Love languages. We get the QC people in the chat. QC business students, you know what we're talking about. But yeah, this love languages thing. This is twice I show you tonight. 2 different women kind of use the term and perverted it into something else. You gotta be really careful with this whole love languages thing, right? No, because nobody's dealing with, just shows of affection. Nobody's dealing with everybody want gifts. You know what I mean? And you gotta be really mindful of that fact.
Mm-hmm.
As Lee says, some people love language as gifts. Yeah, a lot of people love language as gifts. Nobody ain't dealing with like acts of service or anything like that.
But the love language is gifts, or the love, because love language, when people say the gift is love language, that means that the person likes to give gifts.
No, but in this instance, people like receiving gifts.
But everybody like receiving gifts. My son is 6. You think he love language is receiving gifts? Well, he would always have that love language.
Always.
Yeah.
Philip says all about her and all about hers. Ruben, men have to guard their emotions. Showing emotion is either exploited or ignored.
Mm-hmm.
I told a friend of mine yesterday, she sent me something my response to it was like, well, people don't really care what men say. That's the truth. Yeah, they do. To appear woke and progressive, but they really don't care. I don't know how that conversation, how that went after that, but I don't think she was kind of expecting that response. But it is what it is, right? Ramel, gifts at Valentine's Day is a byproduct of commercialism, Neil. Money half he met, believe it. Asta for the win. Leave them out. They do not know what they want. Super dude does not exist. I'll tell you what they want though, because I've worked out what it is. They do know what they want, right? They want Prince Charming to sweep them off their feet, save them, slay the dragon that Neil was saying, all that, and then allow them to tell them what to do. So that's what they want. They want Prince Charming that they can, control, for want of a better word.
I disagree, because watch it now. They want Prince Charming, slay the dragon, the army, everything like that. Yes, they want to tell Prince Charming what to do, because Prince Charming is the man. So let me tell you what to do. But then when Prince Charming get this off, is a yes, dear man. Out goes the door with you. The prince not so charming and the wife beater. That ain't riding horse to the castle. He pump foot.
Big up mega good, man. Yo. Romel says you have to know your partner's love language. You deserve to pay for them nice things at the beginning. Very, very interesting, Ruben. So true. That's what you deserve. Philip tells you need if you want Eva Mendes sing like Bruno Mars. Leave the door open. Leave the door open. I'm gonna leave the door open. Big tune.
Brother man, if Eva Mendes give me a shot, I can sing like Luther Marvin Vandross.
Lee says, I appreciate my partner's still emotions. If I wanted to deal with someone that has the whole ups and downs on a day that I go through, I'd be with a woman. Facts.
Oh,
I have that. Me and Kev getting married soon. Yeah. See if she's aware. If Kevin's aware.
Speaking of which, all of a sudden, Kevin pop up like a fresh call. Good night, guys. Kevin, you come to tell me. You come to dispel or confirm. You come to do.
Confirm or deny, Kevin.
Confirm or deny.
What's going on? Yeah. Give the ladies what they want if you can afford it. Asta says for your band that. Marlon says this foolish thought about you don't celebrate Valentine's is Gary. If your partner is into it, nothing wrong with doing something. Well, it's my thing. I don't really dig it. But as we said, if you lady both it, you ain't killing me to do something, I guess. Fergie, welcome. It's good to see you, my brother.
Yeah, man, good night.
The idea is that show love regularly. So for people like me that doesn't get excited by Valentine's, you don't have to wait until that particular day, correct? Once is the best he can do, says Lee. Kevin is in the house. Kevin says you both just large, but he can't deny. So big respect to Kevin and Lee. Congrats to both of you.
Just try not
again.
Yeah.
Send us a cake.
Yeah, and I hope y'all been in colors in black. That's a ballad.
Send us some cake, man. We will eat it. We appreciate it.
Congrats.
Yeah. So, folks, you're watching the Senate podcast here on YouTube. It's another night of good discussion. Let us know what you're thinking about the whole Valentine's thing. Kevin says this is her training ground.
Ah, boy.
Yeah, Kevin. Watch and see what going on here. See how she taking in the what's being said.
She's on bread. You can imagine Kevin and Lee, old age and thing. A message. If it wasn't for the Senate boy, she would have done left ever since.
I would feel pretty good about that.
I feel pretty good, man.
I would feel like we have done the Lord's work, Neil.
Yeah, at least
really would.
Yeah, because when you're married, when you have that commitment, you can't pick it on left. Well, unless the person doing something real bad to you, you can't pick it on left. Can't pick it on left.
I want to say, right, and I feel like it is important for me to say that Neil and I believe in relationships, okay? Neil and I actually we like women. I know it sounds sometimes as if we come here on the assault every week.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we do come in full regalia,
Well,
right? Because there's some certain things that need to be dispelled, certain things that need to be debunked, right? And I feel, as Neil said at one time, we got time. We got time.
Yep.
And for so long, we've always heard the other side. We always hear the other side. We always hear, men is shit. Men don't do this. They don't do that. They don't learn nothing. The uneducated. They're in jail. Some of them play down low. Who ain't play down low? Outright gay. But there are a lot of men who go through stuff daily, right? Daily. Just keep them out shut or keep rolling, right? To my Kevin saying, Pastor D just dropped some awesome sermons. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Right? And I want to say this too. Because a lot of times, when a woman talks about how a man ain't shit, I don't want to say 98%. So let me say 90%. Right? Let me give you that 1 out of 10. 9 out of 10 times. Yeah, 9 out of 10 times. They're referring to a man who is cheating or is cheating. Right? 9 out of 10 times. A matter of fact, no. Let me get 8 because I know somebody can tell me, oh, there's be abuse in there too and all that. All right, so I can get 8 out of 10. Begrudgingly, 8 out of 10. Right? But only so I can make my point. So 8 out of 10 times a woman talking about a man that's cheating. But there are a myriad of things that men endure. Not only just cheating. Cheating, get taken advantage of financially.
They got some men that would take cheating. they got some men with some cheese or bread. I wish it was that. Yeah, I wish it was. I wish it was that it was cheating.
So they taking financial abuse. They won't use that word. Taking advantage of financially, taking advantage of sometimes physically too. But some men again be, let me be real, let me call a thing, right? And we very rarely, if ever, hear about those things. And even if we do hear about those things, they're quickly dismissed. For example, show what my girl Megan good. She comes on the as you would say, Mark Zuckerberg internet, Elon Musk internet, and she makes a post saying, hey, I've been going through this rough time and dealing with my divorce and all that, and clap for me essentially, and people cheered it. People, clap for that. She had on a jacket saying "It's good if you're nasty." People clap for that. But a couple weeks prior, her ex-husband, he made a post with him crying and all kind of thing and saying how rough he was having it. And this was closer to the divorce when the divorce was announced, so it was fresh. And people tore him to shreds in the comment. Leave the acting to Megan. If this is how you behaving, I can see where she left you. I ain't met these up. Yeah.
You probably should have posted a shirtless pic and then put that comment.
Yeah. We'll definitely get more responses, but nobody gave a flying fleet.
Nope.
In fact, that Pastor Franklin was crying. Right? That Pastor Franklin was hurt and trying to get over the fact that he had lost his wife. Or had to choose to divorce his wife, right? I would say to Pastor Franklin, it's your fault because you should have seen her where she was and left her there. Because guess what, fam?
She belongs to the streets.
You should have left she there, right? But that's neither here nor there. Miss Good Franklin comes on the internet and says, hey, she's looking forward to what God has for her. This after she chose to step out of her marriage and return to sex streets. I don't know what she thinks God will have for her now, but that's what she chose to do.
Well,
But nobody cares. Oh, Pastor Franklin and his side. So this is why Neil and I come here every Tuesday and Thursday to try to debunk some things, to dispel the myths, to tell the truth. Or cold hard facts. Facts are stubborn. I say all the time. Facts are very, very stubborn. And they don't really care how you feel. Facts are facts. Right? So when you see me come here and I preach, and they come here and they preach for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes they don't want to preach, but when they start to write, by the time we get here, be ready to preach.
That's not you. That's the Lord. That's the Spirit.
Hallelujah. Right? Because some things need to be said.
Need to be said, for sure.
Yeah. And this Valentine's thing is one. This is one. Don't get me wrong. As I said in the sermon, as my mom called it, as I said in the sermon earlier, if you got a woman and you woman don't freak, and everybody equally you to pull it together, roll with it. Yeah. Don't take advantage of your woman. So if you're a woman pulling with you, and you know you can shut your eye and spend $150, because she can shut your eye and spend $150 too, go forward. Make it work. But don't let it be that you going downtown and you hunting about. You ain't looking for the Swan Street Louis Vuitton now. You're looking for the real Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. You're looking for the real Louis Vuitton. And she doing items. Pointing a pack of hands for you. And you supposed to take that and be cool with it. Right? And then you can talk about that's what you deserve. Nah. Because guess what? People seem to think that we feel we are entitled as men. We know as men that we can't step to you if we incorrect. Right? Neil and I are both over 6 feet tall. But I know that if I was standing at a robust 5'7" and weighing what I weigh now, the boy looking at me. Yeah. If I was walking about musty, even at 6 feet tall, looking at me. So men ain't entitled. Men know that we gotta come correct.
You know what time it is.
To come to you. Ladies, you gotta come correct too. That's all men want. They say men want a good deal. Men want a good deal. Men want a level playing field. If you can't do that, you're looking to be entitled. You're looking to offer somebody, and nobody is signing up for that in 2022.
You are no different than a person just holding out the hand and say, give me. Sounds like a child to me.
Yeah. So yeah, man. As I said, they're looking if you're walking, period. Ramel, again, the key is knowing your partner. My father loves tools. If you want to see a big hardback man smelling like a Cheshire cat, buy him something like a drill set or a new toolbox. If my wife bought me a screwdriver set, she's wasting her money. That's a fact. And that's something that comes as you get to learn your partner. Spend more and more time with them. You know what I mean? Somebody like me, for example, buy me a tool set. And then happening there.
I like a good screwdriver. I actually would like a small one, no. Small bit.
But it ain't gonna work for me. You know what I mean? I ain't that kind of guy. Buy me 2 scarves, no, with a different story, you know what I mean? Shit. God damn it. Anyhow, folks, you've been watching the podcast here on YouTube. I hope you've enjoyed everything we have for you here tonight. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell on your way out. We got part 3 of the short coming for you guys tomorrow, so look out for that. We also have more live streams coming. I'm hoping that we can get Ramel back next week to come and we can talk divorce next week. Marriage, divorce. We can talk about that with Ramel, hopefully. Cross the fingers so Ramel could come and drop some more knowledge. We had an awesome conversation on Tuesday.
Amazing conversation on Tuesday.
We are now at episode 95, so we are approaching the 100 mark. We're also approaching our anniversary mark as well. We've been here with you guys for nearly 1 year solid, and I am feeling pretty good about that. I am feeling fantastic about the work we've been doing, my brother.
Yeah.
This is episode 95, not counting the shorts, so we have put out for you guys.
The people know what's going on. The people know what's going on. They know what's going on.
In 52 weeks, guys, we have put out over 100 pieces of content.
172. This video is 172nd video.
Oh, shoot. 172 pieces of content in less than 52 weeks, right?
52 weeks, sorry. 52 months.
I feeling really good about it. I am proud of that work. Thank you, my brother, for giving me the opportunity, but we can get into more of that deal when we actually get to the anniversary day, right? But I just wanted to let everybody know I'm feeling good about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, the hardest working podcast in the Caribbean right now, I would say. If you agree, we dropped some ones. Anthony, host for early tonight. Anthony is saying, I'm the same, Ramel, but unless she's actually invested in being interested in what I do and love, it won't be received as a quality gift. Pick up a Mark II set versus a 2 set I want/need. Yeah. There are levels to everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Thanks, Kevin. We appreciate it. For real.
Yeah,
thank you so much. I don't know what we can do for the anniversaries for a big celebration. You know, we don't really celebrate like that. But
celebrate. You know me, I definitely don't celebrate these things. I was actually, you know what, we can talk that off here, but I was actually thinking about doing something a bit inflammatory. I don't know.
You see how it was, man.
I don't
but
know.
Yeah, 172 pieces of content in less than a year, I think is noteworthy.
Man, it is amazing. And you know, the thing about it is, and I know there's a bit of whatever, but over the weekend, we would have had a conversation about something that would have prompted the discussion. Right. And, you know, when you look at certain things and you look at our trajectory, I mean, granted, we don't have a lot of followers, we don't have a lot of subscribers, we don't have a lot of views, but when you look at the amount of work that we've done and it doesn't necessarily feel like work, yeah, sometimes it's be a little triggering, you know, because I hate foolishness. I can't abide by nonsense. But it is, to me, I think there's value in the conversation. Now, I know some people have dismissed us. I know some people have come and they came back. But the reason why we decided to start this space is because we started to see a movement overseas. And we're realizing that as much as there is we say all the time, men are held to task. We are held accountable. We men cannot go and do anything reprehensible out there. We can't, because we'll be canceled publicly. We'll be canceled in the court of law, depending on what you do. We will be canceled. But there are certain things that are happening out there under the guise of love languages, feminism. There are certain things that are happening. Shoot, when you look at the divorce courts and everything like that, things are being twisted and loopholes and taken advantage of. The system, the patriarchal system. We felt as though we needed to bring some balance to it. And I ain't gonna lie, it's been a very interesting year. It's been a very interesting space. Not only how you navigate life as a man, but also to personal life and how you can see the green stream and
yeah, life changes.
Life changes. As a matter of fact, we said over the weekend, man, we wish every man had a podcast.
Everyone had a podcast.
We wish every man had a podcast. He'd be treated differently. Anyhow, yeah, so we will definitely be thinking about it. We definitely will mull it over and come up with something special for the anniversary. And we definitely will continue to make content for you. I mean, we've doubled down, we've committed. I mean, shoot, if 172 videos don't show you that we committed the last how many ever weeks. I know, yeah, but we really do appreciate everybody that watch. We appreciate everybody that comes out, that shares, that likes, that dislikes, that subscribe, that push back. We appreciate all of it. Why? Because it helps to gain a greater understanding of what we are going through, not only as men, but also too in the relationship sphere as men and women. You know, we've had detractors, but we've also had people say, you've shown us and we've learned a lot as women about men. So we're appreciative. The only thing I would ask is a bigger platform. Look, the only thing I want, shoot, for Valentine's Day, give me a share the content, share the page, tell a friend, tell 2 friends, get your guy friends and your girlfriends to come, please.
Yeah, let us subscribe. Yeah, we would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we can't, all 255 of you that subscribe, man, we love you. We appreciate it for real. And shoot, trust me, we don't make any rules, we just make sure you know what they are. You know what I mean? You can ignore reality all you want, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Be the best version of you for you. Be the best version of you for you. We will see you guys next week. Yeah? Have a good one, folks. And please remember, especially in these COVID times,
contaminated environment. And the tutu's about that.
I love y'all here. I love y'all.
Peace.